going to be very vigilant in this election. We are not going to allow anything that is untoward, anything that is unlawful to be carried out, and we will use all lawful means to resist whatever there is that is unlawful or that seeks to steal the election. And we must be clear about that we are not going to renege from that. And we have called on, and I do here call on all our polling agents and party functions to be very vigilant, law-abiding, but very vigilant, and ensure that this election is not stolen. Whoever wins this election has won, but the will of the people will prevail. Particularly, I urge all our previous appointees who come from the Eastern and Ashanti regions to go back to their regions and assist in the vigilance that is required. They should be vigilant and watchful during the voting, after voting, during the counting, and the transportation of electoral material to the various constituency collation centers in order to ensure that the results as declared at various polling stations are not compromised. Every NDC agent must endeavor to capture on video and camera the counting and declaration of results and keep a snapshot of the original pink sheet that have been signed by all party agents and EC officials present at every polling station at the close of poll. This is just a matter of evidence, and evidence should be collected in this regard. I further urge our polling agents and supporters to accompany and monitor the movement of ballot materials from their polling stations to the various constituency collation centers and be present during the collation processes to protest any anomaly they detect with the original results or pink sheets that were signed by all agents and EC officials at the various polling stations. It's a matter of being assertive on the rights of the individuals. And we're not going to renege on that. We are going to ensure that the elections are credible. I will say that for us all as Ghanaians, this is the time to show courage and determination to protect the sanctity of the ballot. And it's the responsibility of all of us as Ghanaians. Our commitment in the NDC, I should say, is to defend the 1992 Constitution and all its provisions on election, even at the peril of our lives. And that should be clear, because that is how democracies are built and sustained. That is, in fact, a responsibility for all of us, the citizenry of Ghana. Well, that is how we can sustain our democracy. As would be expected, the NDC will take all necessary lawful measures to protect its rights and the rights of its members under the 1992 Constitution, before, during, and after the voting period. We urge the Electoral Commission to take cognizance of the apprehensions and anxieties being expressed by certain members of the general public. The reports I've mentioned about the possible rigging of the elections, and to reassure the citizenry of its uprightness, preparedness, and commitment to conduct free, fair, transparent, and credible elections.